All right, guys, welcome back to Deck Night on the Rocks. We're here tonight to find out who's better, Wild Turkey or Buffalo Trace.
I think it needs to be like that, right?
Possibly, but we'll
He's the Buffalo Trace.
find out in just a minute. Here we go, guys. Buffalo Trace versus Wild Turkey. Now, obviously, there is no Buffalo Trace or Wild Turkey on the table. That's because this is a Buffalo Trace product and a Wild Turkey product. And we chose these because they're both age stated 10 years. So I think a 10-year is supposed to be pretty good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
And I mean, I'm trying to be even here, trying to be equal. Eagle Rare, for some people, is extremely hard to find. For some people, it's not. Some people will pay hundreds of dollars for this. Time out. Eagle Rare. Some people pay hundreds of dollars for it. Some people are able to find it, some people aren't. But the Russell's Reserve 10-year is always available. So when you compare these, should you take in consideration the availability?
No. It's just the taste.
So, but who cares if it tastes good if you don't even get to taste it? Remember what I said the other day? The best ability
is availability.
The best ability is availability.
But it's taste.
I mean, I agree with you. If it tastes, I mean, why would you want it if it doesn't taste good?
Why would you compare it if you, no, it doesn't matter if you can get it or not. That's up to you guys. Let us know if you can't get it. We can get both of these.
Kind of.
I don't know. Eagle Rare is a little bit more difficult.
It seems like like a few months ago, it had like everybody had cases of it, but before that, it was hard to get, and then it might be hard to get now. We just don't look. Actually, I haven't heard anybody say anything about it being available lately, so it might have just been like Buffalo Trace just said, "Here you go."
Yeah. Well, in Buffalo Trace, it goes on a swap.
It's on a cycle.
Yeah.
At the distillery, it's one of the 4 or 5 that they do every day. They swap out with the other ones. I think it's 4.
But when it comes to comparison, I don't think you should have to be availability.
I do. But that's your opinion and mine on this. Because, again, first of all...
It's on taste. If you're comparing, it's on taste.
But if you like it, but you can never get it, what's it matter? It's like we think we love, because we've tried it, and it's one of the most enjoyable ones we've had is Elmer T. Lee. But have we ever seen it on a shelf anywhere for less than $800?
I haven't seen it on the shelf.
We have. It was in Pensacola Beach, but it was like it was like $600-700,
which is not
if
worth
even
it.
more.
That's not worth it.
It's
but
not
both
worth it.
of these
are kind of available.
You can look around. You can. I say let's go ahead and pop it and pour some.
Time out. Always forget this. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment below. And the reason I remember to say that is because comment and tell us what you think. Should you take availability into consideration when you compare something? I think you should. But that's what makes our channel so much better than everybody else's, is that we don't have to agree on shit. And it's okay.
We don't, obviously.
We do agree on the fact of what I think we like the most. Again.
On bourbons?
Yeah.
Now, you like Buffalo Trace.
I like Buffalo Trace, but I like Wild Turkey better. I don't dislike Buffalo.
When did that happen?
Because I like Rare Breed better than anything that we have that's Buffalo Trace.
That's true. But you
and
like Blanton's more
I do like Blanton's.
Rare Breed.
No, I don't.
No?
And I like Russell's Reserve better than any other Buffalo Trace.
He does like
I just enjoy the Buffalo Trace stuff too.
I can't even remember Eagle Rare. I just remember it wasn't a highlight of my world.
No, it's not. It's not worth the hype. But before we even go there, let's try them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop this one. You pop that one.
No, you gotta do. Let's see what pop is better.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Lame.
Deep, but not loud. That wasn't bad.
Spanky.
Good.
Is that the word? It would be like more
higher pitched.
girly.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
But this one's kind of, but it's empty, so it'd probably be bassier.
Oh, that's true.
So
everything has to be very equal when you go to things in comparison. So
well,
the
yeah.
pop is not equal.
Well,
and then does it matter what kind of bottle shape it is?
I doubt it.
Oh, I would think that it does.
But I tell you what does matter a lot is the fact that we've had this bottle for a while and it's been open.
Doesn't
that
make
one,
it better?
that's a fresh pop.
Oh, that's true. Let's pour.
But you know, there's a lot of things you can take in consideration.
See, when it does comparison, and I know that if you have been watching us, you know what I think about comparison. Everything has to be completely the same. What you ate right before, everything.
Yeah.
So
but the reason I chose these are because
they're
it's
10
10 years. So that's
And
what we're
it's-
basing it on.
we're going off of Buffalo Trace and Wild Eagle.
Turkey. Wild turkey.
Wild Turkey. So we thought that would be fun.
Well, I mean, Buffalo Trace and Wild Turkey are the two biggest. I mean, they're not. I know Jim Beam and Heaven Hill are large, big companies, but
Is
I
Jim
think
Beam still big
yes, it's extremely large.
on bourbon?
Yeah, that's all they do is bourbon.
Really? But they're all flavors. You
Well, it's-
really.
no, well, you got Basil Hayden's Jim Beam,
Oh, it is.
and the Bookers are all Jim Beam, and
Uh-oh.
Knob
And I like-
Creek is Jim Beam.
Oh, well, see, I need to educate myself.
So, anyway, let's get into these, so we're not here for 30 minutes again. Which,
Yeah.
So this is a 45% alcohol, which is a 90 proof,
And this is a 45% alcohol.
which is a 90 proof. So that works
So
out
the
good.
same on there,
Yep. So let's look at some,
and the same years, right?
both 10 years.
So even though Eagle
Rare.
Rare is all 10 years, no matter what.
No, both of them are nothing but 10 year.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I think makes, because the Russell Reserve is a 10 year. It's just a 10 year. This is a
Okay.
10 year. So the Eagle Rare got some weight. I think it's a little darker, even though the
Oh, it is a little. Yours is a little darker.
Yeah.
Plus, it's got more weight. This is not.
is weighty.
No, it's not. There is nothing coming on it.
That surprises me.
No, it's.
That really surprises me.
I don't know if that
I
matters.
don't even know if we're getting into camera, but we'll see. Anywho, I'm gonna do the Eagle Rare first. You want to do both of them first, and then same, or you want to do that?
I
and I'll do
think
this?
that we need to try it at the same time.
Okay.
So yours try, I try, smell it.
Oh my God, it smells.
Yeah, smell. And we don't have any water out here, but
Let me get you one. I'll get a water.
See,
Cool thing
that
about
smells
these.
more like this is more like honey. It smells really good. I think all Buffalo Trace smells.
Cool
the
thing
same,
about
though.
these microphones is I can still talk while I'm inside.
Oh yay, goody!
So anyway,
That smells really good to me. I didn't taste my first taste. You did.
okay, sorry. Getting ahead of the game here. I'm distracted. Yes,
It's
Lexi.
good.
Okay,
I like it.
I do too. I think you're surprised.
I am very surprised in myself. I am. Usually when it says Buffalo Trace, I know it's Buffalo Trace. I love this distillery. I think all of the history is
company.
awesome. The company is great. I think the way they do things is genius. It's the same thing the way Apple does. So all of you guys haters on, oh, they only release, allocate, whatever. Well, so does Apple. How many apples do you have? How many MacBooks do you have?
I don't think they're allocated by their doing. I think it's just people going crazy over the popularity
I
of
think
it.
it has something to do with them.
But anyway, you got any notes? Anything you can pull off?
Yeah,
that?
I think. Let me taste it again. It's sweeter.
It's sweet. It's vanilla, caramel.
Vanilla caramel.
Very traditional bourbon, I think. The corn
It's
sweetness.
almost like this reminds me of going to a carnival.
That's a good one. I think that's a
carnival?
really good analogy with that. I
Or-
like my analogies, and that's a good one. Yeah, all the sweet smells. The smells with the carnival. It's that.
Like,
This,
or even a pumpkin patch, where you
Well, I
got
don't
the
get that.
caramel apples.
okay. So the whole
Eating
kind of
the caramel
event thing, not
apple.
just a
Yeah,
patch,
it's
but
the
the whole,
event. Yeah.
the farms that go along with
Yes.
it.
The weirdness.
I remember not liking it this
I
much.
do too. It's pretty good.
It's weird how much, I mean, you guys hear us, you've seen our videos, how like one moment we'll be like, yeah, we didn't like that, or we did like it, and then we don't like it. We're not very consistent in our likes.
I don't think how you can be.
Well, I
mean, rare breed. You take rare breed out. There's not one time I'm like, oh, I didn't like that as much. No, I like it.
and I don't know if it's because we're new at this and we've drank so many different kinds that it's hard for us to nail down what we're tasting.
Could be.
We might be confusing ourselves. Hey, comment below, let us know. Anyway,
We're amateurs.
we are amateurs that probably drink too much. So anyway, let's move on to the
There is a
Russell's Reserve 10-year Wild Turkey product. See, that's nutty. I like that smell. See, when I liked that, but now I smell this, it doesn't compare. The smell is way better. Very nutty.
I disagree.
No, yeah.
It is a lot more nutty, a lot more weeded.
It's not weeded at all.
Really.
Neither one of them are.
Oaky, smoky. Oaky and smoky.
This one's a lot smoother from the beginning to the end.
I disagree.
But it does not taste as good. It's easier to go down, but it does not.
It's totally two different tastes.
Completely
I
different.
think, I don't know if I hate it, because you like this a lot.
I do.
Way more than, we don't ever drink this very much.
Not much.
But I do think that it depends on the time of day and what you're doing on bourbons. I really do. It's like almost like a wine. No?
I'm not telling you wrong. I just disagree.
Like when you're sitting here, like, what do you want? And I'm like,
You think your mood?
I really do. I think moods have a lot to do with bourbons.
Comment.
No,
Let
to
us
you?
know.
You just
I don't
go
know.
to the one.
Well, I mean,
there's so many bourbons.
oh,
It's
obviously.
like
Well, I don't
wines.
want to say moods, but you're right. You know, there's people that say, like, they say, what's the best fall? I guess you're right. You are right, because you got like fall time. That's like what's good for a fire, what's good for summertime, what's good on
I definitely do. And
maybe
I
good
think
on
this
the
is
beach.
more of a sitting late night at a fire.
Okay.
Sitting late night with a football game.
Okay.
That, I could do this midday. This one, I wouldn't do midday.
Well, I felt
And I'm
like
a midday drinker.
I agree with you. I agree with that sentiment on both of them. But I said this one was smoother, and I would typically think I would want a smoother one in the middle of the day. But
I wouldn't want smooth during
I
the
think
day.
I would have to agree with how you placed these.
Yeah.
The daytime, like this Eagle Rare, would be something that would be
like a
like
lunchtime.
I'm just chilling at home, and I don't have to work today or nothing.
like, screw it.
I'm just gonna sit at home and watch TV or sit out here.
Go outside,
Yeah,
do some
and
yard
enjoy
work
the
with a
day.
little bit instead of a beer.
And
And I'm not a beer drinker, so I'd go to bourbon.
and I like what you said about this one on the nighttime, on the evening.
Yeah, you should get us a fire pit.
I should. So anyway,
Who wants a fire pit? Comment below. Like. I want a fire pit.
let's go back to what one we like better. So let's
What if
taste them again.
videos look so much better with a fire pit?
Go ahead.
I'm here now. Are we reading it
Oh, not yet.
now? No, we're not reading. Totally different.
It's 100% different.
See, that's where it comes into comparison. Every time we do a comparison video, I'm like, can you really say what is better than the other one? Right now,
You can
I
say
can
what
say
you like
what
better.
is better than the other one. I sort of like Eagle Rare better than the Russells right now.
It's disappointing because I really want a Wild Turkey to be better.
You know me, I do too.
Well, here.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's try. We've done this one. I definitely think that comparison, there's so much science behind it. There's so much different things, what you eat, what time, all these things that go into play with it. So all these YouTube videos, like they could do the comparison, whatever. It is who you are. It is what you like. It's not saying that, oh, what if you had nachos or a hamburger before that? It could be totally different if you had a piece of chocolate before that.
If you notice in the past few videos that she's really on this what you ate kick.
I really think so.
But you haven't eaten anything.
You know what? Next video, we're going to do that.
Do food and bourbon.
Food and bourbon.
No one's ever done that.
We're going to do it.
We should do that.
Because I'm very, very 100%, what is it, what you ate changes the bourbon.
I agree.
So we're going to do that.
Yeah, because even when you go like, we went to Buffalo Trace, went to Wilderness Trail.
And they all put
both of them gave you a
the bourbon ball, even
ball.
though it is a bourbon. So they're trying to get you to sell or whatever. But if
It did change how it cleans
we
your
went to
palate.
a distillery that was like, imagine banana bread. And every time they said banana bread, I kept getting hints of banana. It's all in your head.
I don't remember. Maybe that was
That
that
was
was
like our
Woodford
first.
Reserve.
Yeah.
That was that girl
They're
that
like-
didn't do a good tour but did a
Yeah,
good tasting.
the tasting was awesome. The thing, guys, I'm just falling off my chair. It's not that I'm drunk.
Or maybe.
Promise.
So,
Okay, so give me the Eagle Rare.
One more okay.
Wait,
you
hold
go.
on. You're going to drink it all.
I might, but there's more in that bottle.
So I've drank both of them. Right now, I'm full of the Eagle Rare. Did I slur?
You're good.
Like I said, completely different taste.
We didn't even put them on the rocks. It's all right.
Right now, I like this one. Is it because I had it more? My rose is melting.
I think we're past the on the rocks moment.
And it changes it though.
It does.
So you have to put it on the rocks. Okay, put that little bit, or put some more in there.
I will. Try that one.
Of all you guys can see, my rose is my favorite ice. Even though it does put more water in it, and it's just, if you guys have been watching, I don't like the water.
It
So,
affects the flavor too fast if there's water in it.
does.
I like to drink it right on the ice without the melting.
and so again, we're doing a comparison. You have different ice. You have
I
different
don't
melts.
think the ice is going to make that
You-
much. That's
but
why
you
we're
have
drinking.
different
We're going to
waters.
drink it quick. The water's the same bottle.
Am I a scientist? No, not at all. But does everything matter? I think it does. Wait.
What are you going to try?
Okay, so that's Russell's with the rose.
Yeah. I think she's getting too specific on the rose ice and block ice. We drank it right away. It didn't melt that much.
I think I'm still for the Eagle Rare.
Damn,
Eagle Rare wins.
it's hard.
I think
right.
we both know the winner, and I never want it to win.
I agree. I wanted Wild Turkey and Russell's to
Because you love
dominate.
that.
I do.
These are neither one of my go-tos.
No, you've never, even
I've
though
never
she loves
said.
the rare breed and she likes, and we prefer the Wild Turkey, it's really just the rare breed that she likes.
Yeah.
I like the Russell's 10-year, I like the Russell single
do.
barrel, I like the long branch, but I like all the Buffalo Traces. Maybe there's a theme with me, it's just bourbon.
Or it's just the bourbon you like. Everything has a different taste.
What did she say? Say it again.
It's just the bourbon you like.
We do these so you can find out what you like.
And Homer and I used to love wines. Wines, definitely, I loved wines. And when he came home and said, you're going to stop wine made me a little bit too much. And he's like, let's try something else. I like to drink. I like to feel good. We have a lot of kids. We have a lot of things going on in our life. I always want something. And so when Homer and I got together and we're on the deck, he's like, let's try some bourbon. He's always had a bourbon kick, and I've never actually experienced it. And when he started me, I was like, oh gosh. But we don't drink wine
One
anymore.
of our first bottles was Blade and Bow.
Yeah, and that wasn't a
bad,
helpful.
hard start.
But I don't drink wine at all anymore. Might be a reason for that, but I don't drink. My go-to is a bourbon.
We went on that date night and you ordered a wine and I ordered a bourbon, and you never finished the wine.
I didn't.
And
finish
it was
the
a really
wine.
expensive one too, because you wanted it. We're out. We're having a good night, so we're gonna,
We have no kids with us.
We
and
got
guys, we have kids in our life 24/7.
the Colonel. I got Colonel Taylor single barrel, and she got some high dollar wine. I don't remember what it was, and she took a couple sips, and she said, "Can I share your bourbon? I don't like this wine." And that was kind of the end of it.
But again, back to science. My
Taste.
taste buds are different now.
Yep.
It's
Well,
completely different.
And I don't disagree with that at
So
all.
tell me if you can have a comparison that is actually real.
I don't think a comparison is comparing.
Give me a monkey.
I don't think the comparison so much is comparing how good this is to how good that is. It's comparing how much you enjoy this compared to how much you enjoy that. So no one can sit here and say this is better than that, because this is better for any reason than that, besides the fact that that's what you like, which
So
is the
how
whole
do
story.
These people go on and they have these colleges. What is
Because
it?
they're telling you
What notes you're supposed to smell and what you're supposed to taste. Bullshit.
Excuse me. So yeah, complete bull. I don't want to say it's bullshit, because they probably know way more than we do. We're novices and we're drinking this and telling you what we like based on. If you've not noticed, we've pulled some notes out our ass because we think that's what we're smelling.
Yeah, we didn't even know tobacco was supposed to be something you taste.
No, and leather.
No, in leather. Yeah,
But-
but when you hear those words, you're like, oh, okay. So, it's funny because we've had a couple people that we've came across, and they're like, this and this. They're probably 100% correct. But we are amateurs. And we have sat here so many times and do bourbons and YouTube videos and be like, okay, see what they're saying, imagine what they're saying, now sip it. Do you taste that? Do you smell that? No, I don't.
But there's times when we read it and it's like, I do smell that.
Because you have to put it in your head.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm not telling you that those people that do those videos are wrong and they don't know
No,
what they're
I
talking
think
about.
they-
I think
that they're,
just good at
very
experienced.
intellectual, and that's what their thing. But can you actually put a note for everybody? Because everybody's different.
All I'm saying,
Can I smell a candle and then go to this and taste something
I
different?
don't disagree with her one bit because one, I don't know enough to disagree with her. And I don't think anybody can disagree with the opinion of what she feels or thinks about this. But what I think is that everybody, when we do these videos, it's not for me to tell you what you like or tell you what you think. We do it for, one, we try to be funny, which I don't think we've been that funny today. And we try to entertain people.
It's
But
not entertaining. It's more of
it's what we like,
what
and it's
we
what we're
like.
smelling, and we're giving you our opinion
and we
because
watch all of these YouTubes on bourbon.
and
we're
all
like,
of them are the
"Let's-
same.
Let's just do it.
They're all the same.
It's all these moms and dads, which moms and dads, if you can you tell us how we don't pause our video because our kids are coming out here? That'd be a lot of help.
So they're all smelling the notes, and every one of them is telling you the same thing. You all watch it, and they all tell you the same thing. So hopefully we're doing something different by just telling you what we like and what we enjoy and why we enjoy it.
And I know that one day that we want to do a Zoom with everybody that's watching, and we all compare our notes.
Yes,
I think that would be so much fun.
So we got to get the likes, subscribes, the comments, the shares, all that stuff, so we can get more than 50 people
And
to
then
watch
do
this
our
video.
tops of everybody that's on here. And then we all get on like a Zoom. Everybody gets their big screen out, and we all get on those squares, and we all talk to each other.
Yep.
It's so
I think
much
that
fun.
would be awesome.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get this over with. Let's say what we like better.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with. Okay, I'm sorry.
Voting
Yeah.
or rating.
Well, we're not rating, we're just voting.
Eagle, rare.
Oh, let us vote and then we'll rate.
Wait, rate.
Yeah, so let's vote which one we like better. So you say, and then
Okay.
I'll say. or
No,
I'll
I think
say.
we gotta go at the same time.
All right, one,
Okay,
two, three.
1, 2, 3.
Eagle rare. Damn it.
And I hate Buffalo Trace.
You don't hate Buffalo Trace. You hate. Okay.
I do
never
have the
mind.
coffee pods. I've been liking the coffee.
All right, so
Okay.
1 through 10,
Eagle rare. 3, 2, 1.
5.
I'm gonna go
Ugh.
with 4.
Yeah, but that means that's even. I can't do that. We gotta start over. Do that again.
Okay. Eagle rare. 3,
5.
2, 1.
5.
7.
7. Okay. Russell's Reserve. 10 year. 3, 2, 1.
4.
6. That sounds so
They're
off.
both not one of my favorites.
No, but I love Russell's Reserve. I'm so upset right now.
Happens when you compare.
Well, that's
What did you eat before this?
a sandwich.
We're
But
gonna
you know,
have steaks next, so we gotta wrap this up.
yeah, we do because I got to start cooking them. So the thing is I'm still gonna drink Russell's Reserve or Eagle Rare. I don't get it. I don't understand this moment
Because
at all.
you are comparing, it's totally different. Tell me I'm wrong. Go and get your Eagle Rare and your Russell's Reserve out. Do it yourself and be like, oh, I thought I liked this more. Oh,
But you know
Maybe
what?
I
We have
didn't.
so many tenures in there. We're gonna have to do this with more.
okay, so we will. And we're gonna put food into it.
Yeah, she is not wrong. We definitely need to put food into it.
Yeah.
All right, Eagle Rare, Russell's Reserve. Do your thing, Lexi.
Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, and comment.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding,
ding,
The
ding.
ding.
2 questions they asked earlier in the video.
Your hair looks good.
All right, Eagle Rare, Russell's Reserve, 10-year, Buffalo Trace versus Wild Turkey.
Which one do you like?
I hate myself because Buffalo Trace beat Wild Turkey. All right,
That's bullcrap. He likes Buffalo Trace.
I do like Buffalo Trace, but I've enjoyed this
He
more.
really does. He
I
goes
do.
to this all the time. This is his go-to.
Yeah.
Mine's the Eagle or the
Rare breed,
Rare Breed.
which is Wild
10
Turkey.
years. Screwing me up.
Anyway, that's Deck Night on the Rocks.
High five steaks! Oh!
Bye.